Hello everybody, welcome back to Farming Simulator 19. You're watching JCTV on the Xbox One console. This is the Przemas Outback John Deere Farm, episode number 21. Thanks for stopping by, folks. I sure hope you're doing well this fabulous Thursday morning. Alright, let's check out. We are looking at the sheep right now. We're just checking to make sure everything's okay. The sheep grass pile is still good. The sheep feeder 6000 is still doing its job. We've got wool production around the clock. There's one pallet of wool just started off there, and we just recently added 3 pallets of wool to this trailer over here. Alright, so we got 3 pallets of wool building up again. I really should bring that trailer a little bit closer. Let's go have a look at the chickens now. The chickens are doing perfectly as well. We've got 1 box of eggs here. We've got another box of eggs over here. Soon we are going to be swimming in scrambled eggs. Now have a look at this, folks. Remember from the last episode when we resolved that whole do you get more chickens by having different colors debacle. We've got 22 chickens now. So we've had the birth of 1 white chicken, and we still have 21 different colored chickens. So we have 7 white, 7 brown, 7 black in this pen, and then 22 in this pen. Once the all-white chickens reproduce 3 chickens, we should have the same amount of white, brown, and black in this pen because their times are different, but it all works out. So at one point, they will all have the same amount of chickens. Everything's fine with the chickens. Don't worry about the chickens. All right, so it's going to be another busy day on the farm today, folks. Like I said, it's harvest day. Who does not love harvest day? We've got this John Deere harvester here picking up the sunflowers. He's doing a fantastical job. We've got, let's see, where did he go? We've got this guy here, this John Deere cotton harvester, harvesting all of the cotton. That is fantastic. We've got this guy here mowing the lawn. We're going to be adding more silage to the bunker, as well as a new piece of equipment that we purchased for the silage bunker itself. And there it is, folks. That's a silage roller attached to the back of that John Deere 9RX. Let's have a quick look at this really closely. You'll see here, a silage roller does exactly what the title says it does. It rolls your silage. It pats it down, it compacts it, makes it all nice, spreads it out very nice and evenly. You remember what it looked like last episode? Have a look at this. This really cleaned it all up. We got a nice flat surface now, and all you have to do is attach the silage roller, lower it down, and then drive. That's it. That's all you've got to do. And it compacts your silage, makes it nice and easy to deposit more silage into the bunker. So you can see there we've got 1.8 million liters of silage. Hopefully we can hit the 2 million liter mark today, which I'm guessing won't be too hard with all of the grass that we are mowing in that field. Alright, so we're going to continue to flatten all of the silage, make it nice and easy for the smaller John Deere tractor and loading wagon to drive across here and unload some more. Let's take a quick second. We'll flash over to the other worker. I believe it's the sunflower harvesting guy. He might already be just about full. Let's go check that out. Alright, so the harvester is full. This is our first load of sunflowers going into the trailer. While this is filling up, let's flash over to the smaller John Deere tractor attached to the cotton round bale trailer. We are going to leave that there for now. The mower has done quite a little bit of work, so we're going to grab the windrower and bring that over to the grass field and then continue to windrow the grass into neat little rows. So while we are on our way over to the grass field with the windrower, if you have not done so already, folks, do me a huge favor. Click that subscribe button for me in the bottom right hand corner of your screen. If you like what you see, drop a like on the video, ring that notification bell so you can be alerted every time we upload new content. You don't want to miss anything. Ring that little bell, folks. Alright, and what else? Yes, the road to 1,000 is real. Folks, we are almost at 1,000 subscribers. And I have you to thank for that, the viewers. Thank you so much for your continued viewership. It means the world to me. You'll never know when you're done subscribing, if you so choose to do that. Come and follow us on all of our social media campaigns. You can find us on Twitter, Facebook, Discord, Patreon. There's a PayPal link there. There's a link there from sprizzy.com. If you're looking to grow your own YouTube channel, check that out. They can probably help you out. Then check out the featured channeled section of my YouTube channel. You'll see now 6 farming simulator YouTubers there. Go and check out those gentlemen and their channels. The newest addition being Boney, B-O-N-Y. Go check that guy out. He is responsible for making the fantastic channel banner on my YouTube channel. Excellent work. I'm very, very pleased with the work there. So go check that out. Reach out to Boney if you so wish. If you're looking to have a banner or logo made for your YouTube channel, go check him out. We are going to continue to windrow what has already been mowed, and then we're going to fast forward just a little tiny bit to the end of the mowing and windrowing process. We'll start collecting some of this grass, bring it over to the silage bunker, deposit it in there. We're going to continue harvesting the sunflowers. After we're done that, we're going to harvest the soybeans. We're going to continue harvesting the cotton, although I don't think we're going to be selling the cotton bales this episode. We're just going to stockpile them like we did before. We should make enough from the sunflowers and soybeans to cover expenses of what we want to do next, which is implement a corn business. So we have the sunflowers, we have the soybeans, we have the cotton. Now we want to get a large field to do corn, and we've already scoped out a field for corn. We just need some funds. We'll cover that a little bit later on. For now, let's go and fast forward a little bit to the grass collecting process, shall we? And here is the first load of grass going into the silage bunker. The loading wagon is now full. Let's bring this over here really quickly, and we'll see how well that silage roller actually worked. Did it make a difference? Did it not make a difference? Was it a crappy purchase? Who knows? It's a silage roller. We have silage, so we needed a roller, and that was the only one I could find that had the remote green color to it, to John Deere green. So that's why we bought that one. All right, let's down the hill into the bunker. We changed the cruise control speed as well on this tractor from 9 miles an hour to 12. I want to try and speed this up and get an equal line of silage from one end to the other. So 9 was only going about halfway. So we'll try it at 12 miles an hour, and we'll see how long we can get this silage line to go to the end. Although I'm not sure it'll work on the sides of the bunker because it's a little bit slow. It's not even going at 12 miles an hour. All right, let's just empty this out. We're 1.9 million liters of silage. We should hit the 2 million liter mark at some point during this episode. There we go. Trailer is empty. Let's get this back to the grass field. And then we'll go check on another one of the workers, possibly the cotton guy. I think there's some bales sitting on the ground, and the sunflower guy, we'll go check on him, and then we'll join back again for the end of the silage collecting process. All right, we've got a cotton bale ready to go onto the trailer, so let's just swing around really quickly. We've got 2. This makes number 3, and I think there's another one down at the other end of the field, but let's go check on the sunflower guy. The sunflower guy mysteriously stopped for some reason at the edge of the field, so let's just start him up again. We did proactively harvest the headland there. You can see that we're going past it right now because they never go right to the end on certain spots anyway. So let's get that done. Okay, so that worker is back hired again, and he is back and on his way. Let's continue harvesting the sunflowers, and then we will, I think we've got the end of the silage, the grass collecting coming up. This is the end. So switching to the loading wagon, this is the last loading wagon full of grass. So we're going to drive all the way around. You can see that we've got multiple lines there on top. We are almost near the top, folks, but we've still got a few million liters to go before we actually max out this bunker. I'm not even sure what happens when you max out the bunker. Does it tell you that you can't put any more in there, or does it say please move to the next one? Who knows? But we're going to find out at some point, because some point... Oh, what's this? This action cannot be performed here. I can't put chaff in the bunker. Maybe I hit a wrong button. Maybe. Let's see here. So we need to unload, and then we need to go. All right. Seems to be working. All right, so we're going to try and stay in between this line here, and then we'll put the loading wagon back once it's empty because there's no more grass to collect. Let's just unload this. There we go. So we've got 2.26 million liters of chaff in this bunker. That is a lot. I know we were worried before about selling it at the biogas plant because they have that hourly limit or whatever it is that prevents you from selling it all at once. But I think I've come up with a way around that. So stay tuned for that. Once we have a full silage bunker, we will get to see what my plan is for the silage that we're going to sell. Right now it's still chaff because we haven't covered it up. So stay tuned for that as well. Once the bunker is full, we'll wrap it and compact it and do all that other fun silage stuff. Look at how huge it is. You can see it from up here. That is a monster amount of chaff. All right, so we put the loading wagon back. Let's park this tractor in the shed, and then we'll go check. I think the sunflower harvesting is now completed, so we can go and put the rest of the sunflowers into the tipper trailer semi truck and then switch heads so that we can harvest the soybeans. Yeah, the sunflowers have been harvested. That is now complete. Let's just grab these last couple here. Every seed counts. And then the semi truck is all the way over here. Let's fill that up. We'll go swap headers like I said, and then we will go and start harvesting the soybeans. All right, arriving back after we've deposited all of the sunflowers into the tipper. We'll dump that into the silo in just a few minutes. Let's swap harvesting headers right now. Let's attach the soybean and grain and cereal one. And I think we'll throw a quick repair job on this before we head out there. I can't remember if I repaired it last time before we used it or not. Let's go and check this out. There shouldn't be much to repair. I think I did repair it fully last episode before we ended, but I just want to be sure. The last thing you want is your header to break down in the middle of harvesting, and no, there we go, we're all good. The last thing you want is your header to break down in the middle of harvesting, and then you have to come all the way back to the shop to fix it, and it gets to be a hassle. Should just perform preventative maintenance to begin with. And looking out ahead, you can see that the cotton harvester is just about finished as well. We've just got the headland to finish there, so that works out great. We've got a couple of things to do now, so let's go and drive over to the soybean field. We'll start this guy off on field number 1, and then we will let's see what we're going to do next. That's right, I remember now. We need to put the sunflowers in the silo to get ready to load up into the train. Now, you know what? At this point, folks, I've stopped checking the crop prices because every time, 10 times out of 10, the train station mill is paying the most for everything. So I just load everything up into the train and sell it there regardless of what it is anywhere else. It's just the way it's been going on this map. All right, so there we already put one full trailer load of sunflowers into the silo. So let's add the last 12,000 liters of sunflowers here. Yeah, it does look like the cotton guy is done, so we'll grab that next. We will cotton harvest up the headland here that we're passing by, and then we will pick up the rest of the cotton bales and store them in the corner just like we did before. And then once we get enough, we can sell the cotton bales. We should be at this for quite some time, so I don't see this series ending anytime soon. So why don't you do this? Leave a comment down below of how many cotton bales you would like me to store before we actually sell all the cotton bales. As long as it's less than, let's say, 70. I don't want to store 70 cotton bales. That's going to drop the frame rate like you would not believe. So leave a comment down below. Let me know how many cotton bales you would like me to store before we actually sell it. And then whoever I choose, or whichever number looks good to me, is what we will save for the cotton bale sale. We could probably get some semi-trailer cotton bale trailers as well, so that we don't have to go back and forth so many times, but we'll look at that a little bit later. Now let's just very slowly harvest this cotton off of the headland, and then we can load up and bring all of those cotton bales into the farm, and then we can put the cotton harvester back where it needs to go. All right, here we go. We've got 3 bales of cotton on the trailer. I see one off in the sunset there. We've got to go over and get that one, and then we'll deposit these 4 bales into the farm. Now, I think, yep, there's another one appearing off in the distance as well. So we've got to put all of these into the farm area, and we'll save them. So this will make, there's 4, that's 5 over there in the distance, and I think there's 2 more over here from the emptying of the cotton harvester. There's 1 full bale plus a partial bale right over there on the edge of the farm on the left. You can see that there. So we've got a total of 7 bales. As I said before, leave a comment down below. Let me know how many bales you want me to save before we actually cash them in and for the cotton harvesting windfall. All right, let's get these cotton bales in the farm, shall we? All right, so fast forward just a little bit. We're offloading the last 3 cotton bales here. So we've got 7 now. We're going to get away from that wall just a little bit so we can turn around the trailer with no problems. Who has a, oh, that's the soybean harvester, has a full tank of soybeans. So we will go and empty that guy really quickly. And then I think we're close to the end of the soybean harvesting, so we can probably sell those with the train. Let's have a look at that. Alright, so let's empty out the harvester here, and then we'll move the truck out of the way. He can finish off the soybean harvest. We're not going to make you sit through the entire soybean harvest. We've still got, this is just still the first field, and we've got the second one and the third one still to do. So let's empty out this harvester. We'll fast forward to the end of the soybean harvesting, and then we'll put everything in the train, drive it on up to the train station mill, and sell it, hopefully for a lot of hundreds of thousands of dollars. And we need to raise money to buy that one field that we were looking at for the corn business. I also want to try and save up enough money for a second John Deere harvester, because we are putting this one through a lot of work, and it would be easier if we had 2. All right, so here is the end of the soybean harvest. Now, the harvester is full, and we've got just a little tiny patch of soybeans. We're just going to leave those there. That's probably just like 50 or 60 liters. We could probably spare that. So to save time, we're not going to go back and finish that. We are just going to fill up the tipper and drive the train to the train station mill and sell all of the soybeans. Here is the last harvester of soybeans going into the tipper right now. And then we can go load up the silo and then load up the train. Alright, so we're in the Lizard Roadrunner now, just waiting for the soybeans to go into the trailer. And let's skip ahead a little bit to the loading of the train, shall we? Alright, train pulling into the silo loading area. Let's have a look at this here. Sunflowers going into the first car. I believe there's like 25,000 liters of sunflowers. Well, that's filling. Let's just double check real quick. Alright, so we've got sunflowers, and soybeans are the most expensive at the train station mill. So we're doing a good thing. Alright, so we've got 25,000 liters. What do we got there? 82, 25, 46, I don't even know. 82,000 liters of sunflowers. Now we're filling up the soybeans, and we should have about 150,000 or 160,000 liters of soybeans. Let's load these up, and we'll see you over at the train station mill. And here we are pulling into the train station mill. We've got our 82,000 liters of sunflowers and 145,000 liters of soybeans. Let's sell these really quickly. This shouldn't take very long at all. All right, sunflowers are going pretty good. There's 300,000, 310, 320, 330, 340, And what do we end up with? $370,000 so far, and we still need to sell all of these sunflowers. This should go very quickly. This money should just fly through our bank account. There we go. We hit 400,000. Can we hit 450? 450, of course. We're going to hit 450. We've still got tons and tons left to sell. There's 450. Let's try for 500. $500,000 coming up. Let's get this out of the way. There we go. 500 done. 550. Can we reach 550? What do we get here from the soybeans? Oh, $580,000 so far, and we've still got one more train car to go with 25,000 liters in it. All right, let's sell this last 25,000. We're going to break 600 for sure. And let's see, where do we end up? $624,000. That is fantastic, folks. All right, we have sold everything. We're going to put the harvester back into the farm shed, and then we're going to call it a day. There's not much else to do. We're going to replant and resow everything next episode, and then hopefully we will look into purchasing our cornfield for our corn operation. And then, or maybe we need to save up some more money for another harvester first. I'm not sure what we're going to do. We'll figure all that out next episode. I would just like to take this opportunity again to thank you for tuning in and watching the Przemas Outback John Deere Farm, episode number 21. Here, this is Farming Simulator 19, played on the Xbox One console. My name is JCTV, and this is me saying, see you later.